Good afternoon, welcome once again to League of Legends, and we're going to have EPIK Gaming versus Dignitas. It is another scrim from the 25th of September, so prior to IPL 3 they've practiced together, and as you can see, IPL 3 was in Atlantic City, by the way, not Atlanta as I previously mentioned, different sides of the country. Yeah, a scrim, a practice match, whatever you like to call it, they are simply practicing before the event, and obviously they've got IEM New York, Dignitas do, unfortunately EPIK Gaming are not there, but give us a quick insight into that. Obviously, IEM New York coming up at Comic-Con this weekend. A pretty awesome schedule. If you've not seen Group A, it is fantastic. Fnatic, Dignitas, Team Solar Mid, CLG, all in the same group. You've got to check that out. It's on Thursday. I think it starts 9 a.m. Pacific Standard or something like that. 6 p.m. in the UK, I believe that is. Anyway, for EPIK Gaming, it is going to be Dyrus in the jungle on Olaf, so that's going to be an interesting one to try. Dinh on Heimerdinger. We saw Dinh on Heimerdinger at IPL 3. If you missed that, it was awesome against Team Solo Mid, and references to that Flash Ghost that Reginald made in his interviews. Westrice is going to be Vayne, Nhat, Nhat Nguyen. I just call him Nhat. It's going to be Janna, and Crumbzz will be Malzahar. For Dignitas, it is going to be Jatt on Udyr, Scarra on Morgana, Imaqtpie on Twitch. Not seen him used in a proper match before. Voyboy on Gragas and Locust on Taric. So that's going to be down the bottom. So, lanes as they were, I would guess Dandin's probably going to be mid. But I don't know. I mean, it could be Crumbzz or Dandin really in mid. So we're going with a double AP strat here. EPIK Gaming. Dyrus in the jungle. Not too sure how that's going to work out. I'm getting the flickering again. I really don't know if this is my LOL or LOL replay or whether it was Dandin or something with the replay. I don't know. And I don't know whether it comes out. I don't recall seeing it, but maybe it's just my monitor's half unplugged or something. I don't know. I've not managed to use this for a few days. I've been kind of slacking. I've been very busy lately. Which is why there's been a small delay between these replays. I've had a severe plumbing issue with my washing machine, pissing water all over my neighbour's ceiling, which has been a pleasant few days trying to fix that, so excuse the delay in VODs. And I've also seen some people saying you're not turning the hit point bars on. Well, that's because it's a replay and we are following, we're following Dinh, so I guess he's going to be mid. So we're going to see the mid health. Looks like he's going to be mid. Crumbzz going top down. Dyrus in the jungle. We did see Dyrus in the jungle. I think he played Gangplank in the jungle, did he? Something like that. I'm pretty sure he did. So yeah, it's not exactly ideal. So it's going to be Morgana versus Heimerdinger in mid with the burnt throw. Up the top, it's going to be Gragas versus Crumbzz. So double AP and double AP both sides. Unless he decides to get tanked, which I highly doubt. Oh, coming around the side there. Imaqtpie going to try and come around on Westrice there. He's going to get the stun from Taric on him. Imaqtpie is going to get exhausted. Westrice is going to turn around and try and take down. Imaqtpie is going to be very low, 129 health. They are going for him. Nhat wants to finish him off. Westrice has used his flash. Will he manage to get him down? He will do. First blood straight away to Westrice. And Taric getting Westrice down in the process as well. And Nhat has escaped on 224, 391 for Locust. So first blood going to Westrice there. That's going to give him that advantage. Locust picking up the kill is never the greatest. And counter jungle me, how dare you, says Dyrus. I must have missed the jungling. Have they come around? Yeah, they've stolen his red. Yes, they have. They've stolen the red, which is why they were. So, which is Dignitas were all at the red buff. So, who actually has the red buff? Looks like it is Locust. So must have completely missed it. Twitch must have had it on him, and Locust has obviously picked it back up. So, total counter jungle. Scarra actually quite low on the health in the middle. You have to use a health pot and a mana pot against Dinh, so Dinh having the better of the mid at the moment. It scares me the fact that Heimerdinger is being played a lot again. We're going to see a massive Heimerdinger revival. I know he's been used a lot in Dominion at the moment. Locust going to ward up the Tribush there, possibly. Yes, he does. As his one ward runs out, Westrice getting a stun on him there from Locust. So Loca's playing Taric, which is interesting because I normally see him slowly in Sono as they just miss out on Crumbzz being killed by Voyboy at the top there. Dyrus was up in the top jungle, so I was waiting for him to come around the back of him. Instead, Voyboy managing to finish him off on his own. Not even going to attempt to go for him, so missing that kill completely. You know, after sitting watching IPL and screaming at the minimap when some people weren't moving, that's really quite annoying that I did that. Sorry, guys. It does kind of piss me off when I miss these things, because as a spectator I know how frustrating it can get when you're looking at the minimap. But unfortunately, us as guys, we have to, as casters, we have to look at everything that's going on at the time. Scarra's really getting battered, isn't he, in the mid here by Dinh, not having a good time of it, not managing to get that pull down to farm. We should be able to get them all there. Probably might have picked them all up, but he took a rocket again in the face. Hextech rockets. It is Hextech rocket, isn't it? Yeah, Hextech micro rocket. From Heimer. Nhat porting back. Westrice back in bottom. So Imaqtpie obviously was taken down. Didn't get any kills, so as Westrice managed to get that to Doran's blade, so the advantage to him. Crumbzz has returned, got himself a Doran's ring. Voyboy has, I don't know if, yeah, he has been and come back. He's got a mana crystal. Let's have a look at the CS as we see a couple of people porting back. Actually, Westrice has just been stunned down the bottom. Imaqtpie not really interested in doing too much damage, so he wants to farm up more than anything, just trying to zone him out as much as possible. Let's have a look at the CS. Morgana in the mid versus Heimerdinger, 32-33. Pretty much even between the two. Heimerdinger missing at the moment, so Scarra's going to get that slight advantage while he's gone. Down the bottom here, Twitch on 19, Westrice only on 13. So being stunned and zoned by Locust very well by the looks of it. And again comes out, puts that dazzle on him and pushes him back and gets a big wave of minions going towards the tower as well. So maybe the tower's going to steal some of the kills here, which is what they are trying to do. They're trying to keep him as busy as possible, but it looks like he's picking up a lot of the CS along the way. Let's have a look at the top. I'd expect Voyboy to be ahead. He has got that kill, remember. So 22 to 28. Not that far ahead, although it does have that 400 gold advantage from the kill. So Dinh going across, and ward placement's going out on river there. Dinh on bottom, so we'll keep our eye on where these go. They have pressured Dignitas in the past, certainly in the first game. It's just the amazing ability to farm with Heimerdinger, with those turrets, with just basic attack, gets the last hits. It's just phenomenal, really, how much you can do, and then you can just walk forward and poke those Hextech rockets in the face of your opponent. Oh, he's going to pop his ulti there. Twitch comes out as well from stealth. Obviously, we are specking it from Dinh, so he didn't know he was there. He was missing from bottom. They knew they warded it. Hextech onto him. They're going to continue onto Imaqtpie. Janna coming up river now. Look, unfortunately, Vayne hasn't responded. Puts the ward down. Is going to get the slow and the Howling Gale across him. Hextech rockets will go across. Managed to get a land the second slow. Will he manage to finish him off? Oh, fail flash there. Nhat managed to fail flash. And the invis going off. Oh, it's just unlucky. Nhat trying to zip through the trees there. Didn't quite make it. And Imaqtpie surviving with that health pot running. So that means looking like Epic Gaming might try and go for Dragon here, which is a 7-minute Dragon, which would be a pretty early one. But they are in that position now. Jatt comes down. He's going to get pinned by Westrice there. Pinned onto the wall there. Slowed down by Nhat. Will he manage to finish him off? Dyrus. And he does manage to get a stun across. Dyrus goes straight onto him. Westrice getting the kill though. And remember, Twitch, it's going to be no help. He's had to go back. Morgana has already used the ulti, so I think that probably still on cooldown. Used it a moment ago on Dinh, trying to get that kill, which means EG should pick up a pretty much uncontested Dragon here. There's not really a lot that Dignitas can do about it, and it will be smited and finished off by Dyrus. Very well played there. So Crumbzz at the top. I'm going to look towards Voyboy. Has just got ulted by Crumbzz, by Voyboy, sorry. Managing to get the barrel on him. Has got him ulted. Suppressed inside the pool as well. Double dot. Voyboy will take him down. We're seeing Voyboy at 600 health. I think he's probably a bit lower than that. We're not really getting the look at him, but Voyboy really having his way with Crumbzz at the moment. Up the top there As Gragas looking back down towards the bottom now. Imaqtpie now being targeted. Westrice getting the exhaust down on him. Imaqtpie is going to try and stay in there. Will manage to get the kill. It was Westrice who got the kill in the end. Janna getting the kill on Twitch. So the supports are getting all the kills. I think that's the second for Taric now. Yeah, 2-0 for Taric. 1-0-2 for Janna. So the supports sticking in there. Very close battle down the bottom so far. Dinh continues to farm up with his turrets. Trying to poke those rockets in the face. You can see Scarra trying to stay as much as he can behind. Manages to still get hit though. We'll pop that turret down and continue to get the farm. Scarra is really unable to do much about it other than just pull up and keep going. Dinh up to level 8. Locust picking up the CS while his carry is gone. Has got a Philosopher's Stone and 3 wards, sorry. Oh, just got a glimpse of Udyr in the jungle there. There he's on towards Dinh. Actually, Jatt being taken down very low now. Dyrus is going to come around the side. Voyboy has come join the party. Ulti going down on Dinh. I think he might be able to finish him off, but Suppress is surely going to come out. I think Crumbzz might not have it up. And Morgana also coming across there. And Dyrus is going to go in. They're not going to give up this blue. He's going to take a fair bit of damage between them, and I think Jatt might just come round the side there. Has got smite, so they're going to have to pull it out. You can see Scarra moving back into position. Clairvoyance is down. Voyboy also hanging around that position. Crumbzz still very high on health, though. And the blue actually went to Dyrus there in the end. Just catching a glimpse of Scarra coming out the side there, Nhat. Westrice back down the bottom. And that is going to be... Actually, or did Dinh pick it up? No, he didn't pick it up. No, he didn't. It was Dyrus, definitely, that got the blue. It was just the recall blue thing I saw around him there for a second. So, 10.5 minutes gone. 4-3 in kills. Still slight advantage Dignitas, but obviously the dragon went to EPIK, so that'll rule that out and then some. Let's have a look at the CS while we're talking about it, since I've had a little bit of a miss around down the bottom there. Locust really is starting things up with that dazzle. It's just opening up for Imaqtpie to open up, obviously, with his stealth, gets that attack speed bonus, etc. Dyrus, I think they're just trying to say there's being warded. We can see green wards there, which is obviously their own. But we don't know whether Westrice has been caught. He's got a BF sword on him actually now. Comes to turn around. He's going for Locust actually. I think is going to pop his ulti. Imaqtpie taking down very low. Does get pinned. And Westrice trying to finish him off. Janna ulti going down on Westrice there. Are going to turn around. They do manage to get Twitch down. Can they finish off Taric? I think Taric's quite low in there. We're seeing him at 622 health. He has got away with that one. Dyrus with the double buff now. Has got himself wriggles. Let's have a look at the CS, what we wanted to see. Look towards the top. It is going to be Malzahar on 65, Gragas on 63. Considering Gragas does have 2 kill advantage though over Malphite. Malzahar. Where I pulled Malphite from? It's because it's rock solid. So in the mid, Heimerdinger on 83, Morgana on 90. Jatt coming out in the mid there. He's just going to actually smite down the turret. He's going to get the grenade in his face, along with a rocket. What is the grenade called? It's the concussion grenade. That's the one. Oh, diving at the top again. Crumbzz has managed to ulti Voyboy on the turret. Flashes away. I think the barrel will get the kill, but Voyboy will finally go down. Crumbzz there. That's going to be 3-1 in the top lane between those two. Voyboy really having his way of it. Down the bottom here, Westrice, like I said, has that BF sword, Double Dorans and Berserker Greaves instead for Twitch. Westrice, we've seen some funny play going on here. Oh, Jatt just happens to be down in the area, and Westrice is going to try and divide around him. Actually uses ulti, but instead he got a basic shot off, so his stealth didn't quite work out for him. I think that's going to be Westrice going down now. I don't think that's going to be able to save him. No, he could see, you saw him use his ulti, and then it sort of stopped and did an auto attack. And just, I mean, that might just be the replay function. I don't know, but that's what it looked like to me. Dinh will continue to pick up the kills. The farm in mid. Sorry about choking up there. Oh, I have a little sip of drink. I might try and clear my throat. Scarra's down, taking down around about half health. Has got himself a blasting one there. So Rod of Ages probably coming out for Scarra. Dinh in the meantime went triple Dorrance, and Crumbzz has now taken mid, so maybe they're going to have a switcheroo here. I'm not too sure. There's 3 down the bottom there, pushing Nhat on that tower. Jatt going to come around the backside. They're going to continue to focus the damage on him. They do have Dyrus and Westrice coming back in. I think we called him Westlife. They are going to get the slow down on Twitch, but Locust is surely the target. They need to clear out this turret. It's taken down pretty low, 664 health. No, Crumbzz has gone back top. It's going to get the silence bar back across Voyboy, and Dinh returns to mid. Dinh now in the corner here. I'm pointing with my finger, it doesn't really help. I use the mouse instead. Has got them Sorcerer's Boots, had a while ago, blasting one as well. Now completed. Dragon is up, which is why it looks like Dignitas now trying to get into position for it. You can see that Voyboy here has come down towards the mid, so they're getting ready to go for Dragon. If anything, I think Udyr and Twitch might already be on it. We can't see them, but I think they will be. Dyrus is going to go take a blind look through the bushes. I think they're already on it. No, they're not. I think nothing. They are down instead in the bush, and now they're going to get Locust. He's going to get the stun on towards Dyrus there. Now Locust is in trouble. Needs the rest of his team to respond. Now they're finally coming down. Locust taken down to absolutely nothing. Dyrus will be able to finish him off, I think. Has popped his ulti, turns around, goes for Imaqtpie. Twitch does get Westrice in the process. I think Imaqtpie is going to go down as well. Could turn around, take down Jatt. Jatt's already got his turtle shield down, and Scarra, using his ulti in the pool with a Heimerdinger turret. It is taken very low, but I think he's going to be able to walk away from that one. The little, whatever the hell it's called, that Baneling, Voidling, that's the one. The Voidling, Baneling, I've been watching too much StarCraft. Oh, Voyboy's disconnected. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. During the fight, oh dear. And that's going to be another dragon for Voyboy. These scrims have been plagued with a couple of disconnects. Scarra taken down very low there. The silence bar just going across. Crumbzz is going to dash up top and take advantage of the fact that Voyboy is not in game. Nhat has got. Yeah, we are still seeing them in green, so there's an issue with replay. So hacks a lot. If you happen to be watching, it looks like there's an issue with the replay that the wards are showing in green at the moment, despite the fact they are on the enemy team. Not sure how that one's creeped in there. Maybe it's just an old client that I've got. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm up to date. Olaf is going to chug the blue buff down for Dinh, and Dinh picks that up. We see Locust back down the bottom. So Bloodthirster looks like he's being built for Westrice, or Westlife as I nearly called him earlier. Crumbzz has got Imaqtpie now up top. Jatt trying to move around in position. So Imaqtpie trying to get a little bit of farm at the top there. Obviously Voyboy has disconnected at the moment, which is why I guess he's returning since he's porting back. I guess he's just had the call to say, yeah, I'm coming back in, I'm loading. Meanwhile, Locust tries to defend the bottom, which is obviously not going to be an easy task. Blue being warded up there. Nhat warding through the jungle very nicely there. And they have full vision. Actually, no, Twitch is back, so he was just falsifying the fact that he was porting back. And now we have some pretty good vision wards here from EPIK. You can see the aggressive warding across the front side of the jungle. Voyboy reconnected, so we got a full vision of actually what is coming out of just the exit point. So it's just those 4 wards. It covers the entire exits of the jungle. That's all it takes for your team. Just 4 wards. That's what, however much gold split between 5 players is not a lot really. So Dinh with the blue buff is going to push his presence. Now that Jatt is starting to take that blue buff, they're going to be aware of it though. And you can see Heimerdinger already coming round to try and get the steal with those rockets. You can see him in position, catches a glimpse of Scarra. Will he be able to get the steal? He has got full vision of it, remember. Oh, and he does get the steal! Dinh with the steal on the blue buff there. They were not awake for that one at all. Dinh returns to mid and says thanks a lot. Now Scarra, you're going to have issues keeping up with me in mid. Looking back towards top, obviously the lanes have slightly changed a bit since Voyboy had disconnected for that while, which is a shame because he was 3-1, I think he was, yeah. So 95 CS to 100, that's obviously given Crumbzz the chance to catch up Westrice using his ulti there, straight to try and get on towards Imaqtpie instead. Imaqtpie is going to get the exhaust on him, as well as Westrice will get taken down. Imaqtpie, Locust taking... Oh, Westrice very low there. He's still going to continue on. Locust trying his best to slam down on him, but I don't think he's going to be able to get away with this one. Howling Gale will go across. Westrice has got the kill. The ulti and the heal pots, everything used up to keep him in there, but that's a double kill for Westrice with the help of Nhat. Looking back up towards the top there, I think Voyboy is going to go down. Dyrus is going to get... actually, no, it was Crumbzz that picked up the kill. Voyboy, it's not working out well for them at the moment with that disconnect. It's kind of really hampered it, especially when he was the only one that was really dominating the lane. Dinh has been pretty much controlling the mid. Down the bottom, it's been fairly even, but at the top, Voyboy has had that lane control, so that disconnect really has made a big difference. Dinh looks like he will take this tower here. Has got his turret been taken down, so it's just going to survive that a little bit longer on 200 health. Have a look at the CS down the mid here, in fact. 150 to 256, still very much even between the two. But Dinh, obviously, with that double blue buff now, he's not obviously got a double blue buff, but what I mean is he stole the blue buff, so Morgana's not had the blue buff. Oh, Dyrus has been caught out of position here, has used his ulti so he can't get stunned down. Instead he's going to turn around and go for Scarra. There's no why are you even throwing the stun at Dyrus there, Scarra? Why did you just throw your dart bindings at a guy that's got his ulti running? I guess it's in the hope that maybe he'd catch on that. I don't know, but it was never going to stun him. So, first tower down in mid. Down the bottom though, I've just seen Westrice getting taken down. I just saw it on the mini-map there as they dived on him. Dyrus coming out there, and I'm not sure if they're low enough. Wits end now on Imaqtpie. I'm not convinced by this Twitch, I've got to be honest. Having Twitch in a match, I mean, don't get me wrong, when I was leveling up to start with, I absolutely love Twitch because he was so strong in the early days when I started playing. Oh, they're going to dive in towards Dyrus. Dyrus had used his ulti already, so he's not going to be able to have it up, I don't think, to chug and avoid anything. He's going to try and come around. Crumbzz does manage to get in. Very nicely done. Teleports in on towards the tower. Uses his suppression on towards Taric. Imaqtpie going to get a double kill there for Crumbzz. And wow, Dyrus has survived throughout all of that. He was on absolutely nothing. Now we're going to get a glimpse on Jatt there. Dinh using his ulti turrets to try and slow him down. Tilted Shield is going to get him out of the trouble though. Dart Bindings comes through on towards Dinh along with a pull just to say, get away from my bear man pig. Up towards the top, Voyboy beating on towards the turret there. Had got that Rod of Ages complete along with Sorcerer's Boots. Westrice is now feeling pretty confident, it has to be said, because he's got himself a Zeal and a Bloodthirster. A bunch of kills going on between the two bottom lanes, so he is on 4-5-4, 2-6-3 for Twitch. So, yeah, I am not convinced by Twitch. Not in a proper match, at least. He's just too squishy. Looks like Dyrus is going to beat down that bottom turret, and that's the second turret now for EPIK Gaming. Looking pretty good situation for them. Dyrus is going to get a little poke on him, though, from Locust. Using a bit more chug. Chug. Oh, at the top there, it's looking bad for Crumbzz there. Ulti going across. He will manage to turn around and get away with it. Scarra, though, with that black shield, is going to get pinned by Westrice in that tower, and Scarra is surely going to get finished off. Will he manage to turn on towards Voyboy? They are going to dive onto him. Does manage to gambol in, or tumble, I believe is the actual word for it. I could not recall. I think it's tumble, maybe. I don't know. Bottom turret looking like it's been taken pretty low. Yeah, it's almost gone. They had that triple dive a moment ago. Don't think he's going to hold it off now. He's just got a glimpse of Locust as well. So it's a three-man push on bottom, which means Crumbzz is free to push on top turret for the moment. Has got himself out Rabadon's death cap now completed. Dinh also got his Rabadon's death cap along with those triple Dorans. Dyrus has got himself up to a hog. With that Wriggles he had early on, and Dragon is up. There's Crumbzz taking the top turret. So all outer turrets now down for Dignitas. Dinh positions his turrets to defend and attack this Dragon, which will get tugged out slightly. Here comes Nhat coming round. So it's a 4-man down at the moment. No teleport up for Crumbzz at the moment as far as I'm aware. He just used it a moment ago to come down and save bottom. And that's going to be the third Dragon in a row. Uncontested, really, for EPIK Gaming. Jatt is going to come around the face of of Dinh. Dyrus is going to dive in on him though, and I don't think they're going to have enough to quite finish him off unless they can pin him on the wall, which they did do. Very nicely done, as well as Voyboy going down at the top here to Crumbzz, and I got a feeling this is going to go very much the way of EPIK Gaming. Dignitas is going to be hard pushed to come out of this one. Dyrus does manage to get dark bindings down from Scarra. Westrice is feeling very confident, and I think a call for again, so maybe we're going to even see a surrender vote possibly come out here from Dignitas. Dyrus dancing while he teleports. Let's have a look up the top. Twitch up there. It's 15-8. I think Dignitas are calling it. It is a scrim, remember, so you know these games can get called early. We haven't got any units, so it's down yet. But in terms of builds, let's have a look on the tab. We can see that Dignitas are quite a bit behind. They've not been able to really complete too many items. Double Rod of Ages now for Voyboy. Voyboy being disconnected really has hampered his progress. He's now down to 3-3-0, whereas obviously Malzahar has been running around up to 6-3-0. He got himself that Giant's Belt now, and managed to pick up a bunch of kills while he was gone, and now it's kind of like put him in a much stronger position despite losing out on lane. Jatt getting stunned by the concussion grenade there. Dyrus just baiting out that dark bindings. Jatt is going to come around on towards Dinh there. Morgana ulti also used. Dinh surely going to get taken down. Jatt taken down very low. Dyrus will get the kill on him. Nhat is going to come around the side there. Does manage to get the shield on towards Dyrus. That's going to be Imaqtpie going down, I think. Yes, he will be a double kill. Crumbzz now coming around the backside of Scarra. Locust is in there. I think Dyrus might get taken down. Yes, he will do. Crumbzz taken down, but Westrice is in there, and Locust is going to get destroyed. Crumbzz is also going to survive. No, he doesn't. Voyboy gets the kill. Locust actually surviving. Westrice getting the kill on Voyboy. Oh, the Howling Gale just about catching the back end of Locust there, and Westrice picks up yet another kill. He's on 6-4-2 for Malzahar, 7-5-5 for Vayne, and Janna 1-0-13. How good is that for your support? Perfect score. Apart from that one kill, probably could have gone elsewhere. Dyrus on 5-1-4, so first takedown for Dyrus. 19-11 now. Dignitas really up against it. Westrice is feeling very confident, has that Phantom Dancer along with that Bloodthirster doing fast critical damage. And I can't actually tell how much that thing's built up. Unfortunately, we don't. Without Spec Client, you can't really see how much these things have been built up. Come on, Spec Client, get released to the public soon, please, or just to at least me. No, not picky. So, 19-11, all outers down for Dignitas, just the one down for EPIK. And they are going for Baron. Voyboy is aware of it though. Baron comes in. They can see it. They're holding it out. They did not quite get the steal though, but it was very close. That barrel held in there, and along with Scarra's bindings going through, very nearly taking it down. Jatt's making a run for it, but Westrice is in pursuit. Westrice can catch things, catch heroes. He's got that extra bonus that helps him when he's chasing down someone. Is going to get on towards Jatt there. Will he be able to pin him onto anything? No, because Locust is there, so he's backed away. The rest of his team obviously weren't with him. He can't keep up. Oh, Jatt's gone the other side and been completely caught out. He's also going down. Westrice picks up the kill, and Jatt has been destroyed, really. Westrice on a very much a rampage. Imaqtpie coming out, showing himself. Dyrus getting caught with the dark bindings there, but I don't think he's too worried about it. That's going to get the Howling Gale going through. That's going to toss a couple of people in the air. Ulti used from Dinh there, actually. Didn't see why it got used. I don't think it got pursued particularly heavily. Trying to get the slowdown, maybe. Concussion grenade going across, missing. Meanwhile, let's have a look towards the top there. Crumbzz versus Voyboy. Continue on the dominance of Crumbzz, despite really getting pretty much dominated in the lane phase. Going down towards the bottom there. Dyrus and Nhat, along with Westrice. Westrice is going to say, look, there's no point all of us going down there. Nhat just comes down really for the experience, and maybe tries to steal a couple of CS as well. Let's have a look towards the CS. 209 for Heimer, 207 for Morgana. Very much even between the two in mid. Well, Westrice just got a glimpse of Imaqtpie, pins him. Nicely done. Flash used, pinned him on the wall. Bang, you're out of there, son. And Westrice just destroying now. Has got so much damage. Dinh also doing a pretty good job, 0-1-3, just denying everything in mid there, causing not really any ganks available. 3-8-4 for Imaqtpie on Twitch. Twitch I don't know. The team's not really built for a stealthy guy. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of CC involved in there. It's just not convinced, which is guess why he didn't ever get used in IPL, and why you probably never see him within any actual serious matches. Remember, obviously, Baron buff is on Epic Gaming here, so they're not really pushing onto any inner turrets with this Baron buff. It's 2/3 used. So here they go. They're going to finally group up. They have all lanes cleared and pushed. So it looks like they're going to take a run up mid. Blue buff has spawned, so down Dinh is going to take that. Has got a double. Look at that. Just puts the double turret through the bush and says, thanks, I'm off now. I'm going to go pick up. Oh, Twitch popped! Twitch spawned and stole it! Dinh's going to be like, you sneaky little... Why, I order. But mid turret does go down. Twitch getting the steal on the blue buff there. Will disappoint. Wow, look at that. Just a singular microtech rocket going across there. Westrice is continuing to push on towards Voyboy. Voyboy is going to get out of that one. But instead, the rest of the team now going in. Dyrus is shielded up. He needed Westrice really with him to go for that turret. Instead, he's going to dive in towards. Doesn't want to go too aggressive. Instead, it is going to be the Morgana ulti. Morgana taken down very low. Gets suppressed by Crumbzz there. Oh, this is going to be Twitch going down. Jatt's going to go down. Locust's going to go down. That is a 4-man for 0. Voyboy also taken down very low. Westrice is going to try and take him on the turret. Instead, he has to back away. That's going to be the inhibitor going down. And well played, EG. Really absolutely dominated him. But there was a little bit of luck involved with Voyboy getting the disconnect in there. So, really, this does show that, despite the fact we said, that they're using 2 subs, EG here, these 2 subs seem to be working very well with EG. Perhaps they should be thinking, maybe we should be using these in the future. Who knows? And unfortunately, they will not be attending IEM New York, but Dignitas will be. You can catch those games. They will be on Thursday. This will be up on video on demand very soon. Obviously, you're listening to me on VOD, so you know that. This is Deman, bringing you League of Legends. Back again soon, guys.